Afghan refugees in Pakistan who had pinned their hopes on resettlement in the US are now facing a harsh reality. A new policy under American President Donald Trump has brought visa processing to a halt, leaving thousands in limbo. For many, Pakistan was just a temporary stop on their journey to safety, but now their future is more uncertain than ever.
On the outskirts of Islamabad, Pakistan's capital, a small English academy for Afghan refugees has become a lifeline for many. But hope turned to despair this week as news broke that the US government would halt visa processing for refugees under President Donald Trump's new policy.
So most of these students, the only thing that they can do here is just getting prepared for America. And one of the main things to do right now is to learn English, because they will go there, they have the hope to go to schools or universities or to get a good job. And without English, it's impossible. So most of them want to learn English and has put their English as like their priority.
The academy serves around 300 Afghan refugees, offering one of the few opportunities for education for the community in a country where they are unable to legally work or formally study. Hasibullah, a 20-year-old teacher at the academy, said his students, normally vibrant and engaged, were visibly distressed after hearing the news.
The day that we heard this news, when I came here and when I went to the classes, like almost 99% of the students that were old enough to be able to think for themselves, they were sad and they looked depressed, and it is your right to be depressed and they have to be depressed. The day that we left Afghanistan, the USCIS had sent us an email that you should leave Afghanistan as soon as possible in any way. You can do it illegally or legally, it doesn't matter, but you should get to a third country, and we will process your case and you will be soon in America. But we have been living here for 3 years with a hope of going to America or whatever to be safe. But now, just when the President Donald Trump came on the media and told us that no, we will not process this case, or maybe we will delay it, indeed you will feel like betrayed.
Nearly 1,660 Afghans cleared by the US government to resettle in the US, including family members of active duty US military personnel, are having their flights cancelled under the orders suspending US refugee programs. For many, Pakistan was the only viable option for the visa process. However, they now face an uncertain future in a country grappling with its own economic and security challenges.
It's really disappointing because I'm waiting for the last 3 years here in Islamabad to be resettled in US, and these last 3 years I'm staying on visa in Pakistan. You can see how hard it is to get the Pakistani visa, and it's about 3 years. My passport was fined 2 times for staying here. Currently I'm trying to handle this trauma because this was going to my future, my new journey, and I was waiting for this. I have spent a lot of time on this, but currently I don't have any idea or any alternative, and I'm hoping for the best.
The US is home to over 200,000 Afghans who arrived as refugees, according to Sean Van Driver, a military veteran and the president of Afghan EVAC, a non-profit that helps people from Afghanistan resettle in America. Around the world, over 40,000 Afghans are still actively pursuing resettlement in the US, with more than 10,000 approved to relocate by the US government. Many of those affected by the pause on the US refugee admissions program are Afghan lawyers and judges who put Taliban fighters behind bars, as well as members of the Afghan military who trained and fought alongside American troops. The families of about 200 active duty US service members are also being impacted. Ahmad Zai, like many others, had hoped for a fresh start in the US, but is now left grappling with the emotional and logistical toll of the delay. The US Embassy and State Department have yet to comment on the decision's impact on the Afghans in Pakistan. For refugees like Hasibullah, who have worked closely with the US during their time in Afghanistan, the message is simple. For now, these refugees remain stuck in limbo, their dreams of safety and stability hanging in the balance.